Hey, this is Georgianna Grantham, and welcome to Georgianna's Joint. It's a variety show. I am interviewing artists, musicians, actors, and much, much more. My today's guest, a very special guest, his name is Nate Ladson. Hi, Nate.
How are you, Georgianna?
I'm fine, thank you. It's good to see you.
Good to
and
see
thank
you.
you so much.
You're welcome.
Nate, please, I want to go into how you started art. Art.
I started at a very young age, about eight years old.
Okay.
My mom used to give me these comic books and coloring books and magazines. I used to copy out of magazines. Every time I get a chance, I would do that. But I wanted to play baseball, so I spent most of my time playing baseball.
Yes.
Until I got older.
Yes.
And by junior high school, it really took form.
Okay.
And by the time I got to high school, then it really was taking off.
Okay.
And then after that, I went to National Academy of Fine Arts.
Okay.
I did that for about a year.
Okay.
And then I started drifting away from the arts.
Oh.
But it was always in me because art is a gift.
Okay.
You know, it was a gift to me.
Yes.
From the Creator. So I had to continue to do that. But in the meantime, I was away from it for a while.
Okay.
Until 2000, when I really got into it.
Mm-hmm.
No stopping.
Wow. So when did you start exhibiting?
I started exhibiting about 2005.
That was your first?
My first,
and
at
you
the
just
West
caught
Side.
the bug, huh?
At the West Side Arts Coalition.
Really?
Right.
Okay. Well, Nate has brought us a couple of his pieces, and I would love for you to walk us through it, if you don't mind. I love this one.
Okay, this one I just did this piece. It's a band of brothers here.
Okay.
And it's
and what is the title? What's the title of that one?
The title?
Mm-hmm.
It's Brothers We Stand.
Okay. And then the next one?
The next one? This one is a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine.
Okay.
I knew him. He passed away about 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh.
But he never got a chance to see it.
Okay.
And he was sitting on his brownstone, you see there.
Very nice.
As a matter of fact, this one I sold at the Solomon Gandhi down in the village.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this one is my favorite.
This one
I love this one.
here is the Black Madonna and Child.
Okay.
And all of these are inspired.
Mm-hmm.
So these are inspirations, and I try to put my feeling and my spirituality into my work.
Okay.
So just to leave whoever's looking at it, so they can take something with them. You know.
Now, is this considered water?
This is water.
Okay.
And she's descending down the steps into the water.
Okay.
You know.
And the baby is a symbol of?
The baby is a symbol of purity.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And this is another favorite of mine.
This next one is, excuse me. This is the bridge.
Okay.
It's not a typical bridge that we have over here, but
no.
it's the bridge like in South American countries, those countries like that. And it's called The View from the Other Side.
Okay.
And you're looking from the other side. And I also call it a test of faith.
Ooh.
Because you don't know what's on the other side.
That's true.
If you want to know, you take that walk.
That's true. I love those pieces.
And that's it.
I love them.
That's it.
Well, Nate also has been, he had an exhibit at the State Building about a couple of months ago, right? Last year?
I had a State Building, an art show, a one-man art show at the State Building
Right.
last April.
Okay.
And it went well. It went well.
How many pieces did you have?
I had over.
Because I know it was on 2 floors.
It was 2 floors. The first time it ever been shown or done.
Right.
And I had over 66 pieces of artwork.
Wow.
So after the show, the Harlem State Building asked me could they have some of my work to stay there.
It's still there?
Yeah.
On the 2nd floor, right?
It's on the 3rd floor.
3rd floor.
Third
okay.
floor.
All right.
And there's 18 pieces there.
So what are the hours of that that gallery? And because it's free.
Well, the 3rd floor is for meetings and things like that. So it's not open to the public.
Oh, it is or it isn't?
No, it's not.
Oh, I see. I see.
Only for special meetings, community board meetings, things like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. Well, Nate, I'm proud to know you, and I'm so glad that you stopped by and
my pleasure.
Out of your busy schedule.
My pleasure.
So you're having something in Queens.
I'm having an art show. I'm going to be an art show in Queens.
Okay.
On the 30th of July.
Okay, and how long is that going to run?
I believe a month.
About a month.
Yeah.
And then where are you going to go from there? Any plans?
Back to my studio.
And then we have the West Side Art Coalition starting in September.
That begins in September.
Are you ready for that?
I'm ready.
I saw mine. I did a couple of pieces.
And I would like to see people come out.
Yeah.
Well, we're on the website.
Hold up. You can find Nathaniel or Nate Ladson on Facebook.
Right.
And you can also find him at any time at the West Side Art Coalition, which is located at 96th Street and Broadway. And I'll be there.
Sure.
I have a couple of pieces that I already completed.
Right.
And I'm excited about it.
Good.
I'm on the West Side Art Coalition Board of Directors, and I am their publicity chair. They sponsored me to be here, and I'm so delighted that I took the course and I graduated. And they will be here in a couple of months. Also, I have an upcoming guest, which will be James D. La Vega, and a young lady that was an actress. Matter of fact, she is an actress. She's on. She was performing in The Lion King. So that should be interesting.
Good.
Well, Nate, I think we still have a little bit more time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Anything else you want to add?
Oh, well, like I say, you can reach me Facebook.
Okay.
You know, I have cards too, if you care to give them out.
Okay.
But
you have Twitter?
Yeah.
A Twitter account?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what I'm going to do is we're going to take a break.
Okay.
We're going to take a short break. And thank you for coming to my
My
first
pleasure.
show.
My pleasure.
I love you.
Love you too.
And I'll see you next time. We're going to take a short break, okay? Thank you. I'm back. I'm going to take this time to say a little bit about myself. What I'm trying to do with this program is have a talk show where we can have artists and other talent come on to get some exposure. As for myself, I am an abstract and a mixed media painter at the West Side Art Coalition. I've been with them since 2007, and I enjoy my work. I'm good at what I do. I'm also on the board of directors, which is very exciting for me. I am their publicity chair. And I'm putting on this show because they sponsored me. And I want to bring in other artists to get some exposure. And I want you, if you're an artist, to know that you can come on my program, you can show me your work, and it will be seen. I love what I do. I do have 2 grown children, John and Dominique, and a grandson, Sebastian. I'm on Facebook. You can reach me there. You can inbox me. It's Georgianna's Gifts, or you can look under Georgianna Grantham. I'm sitting here with a friend of mine, Tamara, and we're going to discuss a few things. If there's any questions that you want to ask, the next show I will be giving out the phone number where you can call in. And welcome, Tamara. How are you, dear?
Pretty good. Thank you very much.
And thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you. It's a pleasure for me to join you.
You look lovely, as always.
Thank you. It's just, I love colors because I'm always in black.
Yes.
But I think we need sometimes colors.
Well, you know I love black as well, but you know,
yes.
You got to switch up every now
Absolutely.
and then, right? So, I'm here. I'm an open book.
And
Tamara's going to ask questions. Is there anything you want to ask me?
Oh, my dear. You know, I was so much impressed by your show on the West Side. It's in the West Side Arts Coalition, right?
Yes.
I've been to many galleries in Manhattan, and I love art very much. And when you invited me, I was impressed, and I said, oh my God, I've never been there. What's that? I started reading, and I found that it's just a fantastic place, which was founded in 1978 by the group of artists. And now it's the place where all the artists, and I understand that not only from New York, not only from, you know, from all over the world. Is it true?
From all over the world. Yes, we do. We have, in our shows, they run like every 3 weeks. We have a new show. We also have photographers. We have craft. And it's just a fantastic place to be. It's on 96th Street and Broadway. You can't miss it. It's the center island. You can't miss it.
Yes, and the building is beautiful. Near the building, a great sculpture. Atmosphere was fantastic when I visited the gallery. It's not the gallery, it's a gallery, but that time it was exhibit. And I saw your work, which was very nice.
Thank you.
Yes, and people were very friendly. And you know what I like? I like when you artists were talking with each other, just explaining something, you know, talking about your future shows. It's amazing. It's amazing how that place from 1978 could keep that energy, you know, to expose the art of different probably generations, of different artists, right? And different nationalities. It's great. And I remember there was first a little meeting, and that was devoted, I believe, to a certain anniversary of that place, right?
Oh yes, oh yes. We received a proclamation and accommodation from the city. Oh yes, we've been to. I'm very proud to be part of that organization.
That's what I wanted to ask you, because I know that you're on the board of directors. And what is your function and what?
Well, my function is I am the publicity chair. I joined the organization back in 2007. I only stayed but a year, but I left and I came back in 2014. I came in as a craft designer. I had my placemats in a frame, and
it's great, absolutely.
It was the first time that they ever seen anything like it. Loved it. So I did that for about a year, and then a friend of mine, his name is Elton Tucker, he convinced me that I can branch out to be an abstract painter. Look, I didn't know anything about it, but he made it sound so easy and convincing that I can actually do it. Well, I did. I did a solo show also at 110th Street Library. That ran for about a couple of weeks. And right now I moved into mixed media painting, which is fabulous. And mixed media painting that I use the Kenta colors and the Kenta cloth, and I mix it all together and come up with these fantastic pieces. now I'm on the board of directors. I'm enjoying myself, and I want to point it out that I am the only African American woman on the board.
Oh,
so I'm very
congratulations.
proud of that. Thank you. I'm very proud of that. And we are looking to go forward. We are closed right now. We are on vacation. In September, we will reopen, and we'll have another fantastic exhibit. I will be curating a show sometime in November, so you look out for that. Again, you can find me on Facebook, and thank you for the questions. Anything else you'd like to
It's
ask?
great. Are you going to have any exhibits and exhibitions now, like in these months before September?
No, we are closed.
No, nothing.
No, we are closed.
What about, I heard that you were supposed to have something here, no?
Okay. In November, I believe, I will have a solo show in the lobby of the Manhattan Network Services. I will have a solo show. I will be interviewed here. We're going to have a big reception with food and drinks. I'm excited about it.
Yes, and by the way, in that exhibition also, you were so generous. You had beautiful wine, cheese, different. So people enjoyed very much.
Well, the requirements of being part of the West Side Art Coalition, each artist has to contribute. Okay, but when we come to that salon show, we just overdo it. This last salon show, it just surprised me, and it's wonderful. So each artist has to do a sitting as well. We are responsible to sitting maybe 2 or 3 times for each exhibit. You can go to the website, which is wsacny.org. And you can see our board of directors, which you will find me there. And also you will find information on how you can join the organization.
Yes, that's what I was very much interested,
Yes.
that you can be a member.
Yeah,
You
yes.
can have the membership.
Yes.
You will participate in different events.
Yes.
And you will contribute in such a great, mission.
Well, I enjoy being at the gallery and meeting new people, but I also, it's a place for the artists. We need a place to go to express ourselves. We just can't draw and put it on the wall of your home. God doesn't want us to do that. He wants us to bring it to a place where people can come in and look at the art and maybe stir up some feelings, and, it's a wonderful place, but you got to get it out of your system. That's what I'm trying to say. You have to get it out of your system. You can't hold it all into yourself, because that's not what artists should do, So I'm also, besides being a member of the West Side Art Coalition, I'm also a member of Women in the Arts Foundation.
They're in the same organization, right?
No, this is a different organization.
Different.
This is Women in the Arts Foundation, and I am the only African American woman in that organization as well.
Great.
And look it up online if you're an artist, a woman, and you want a place where you can come to and talk, and show your paintings, because we do have show and tell, where we can bring in a couple of pieces and, talk about,
and
our art.
I think what is important also, that you artists, you cannot know all the artists in Manhattan, but in such shows, you see them and you talk to them,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And you just exchange your feelings. One style is abstract, another
Yes.
is realistic, another. You will more understand each other.
Well,
in such shows also, you show to the audience, the audience appreciates very much, and at the same time, you guys just get know each other better.
Yes, and what I love about this gallery is that even we have to do our sittings. And when people come in, they get a chance to meet an artist. Now, how many galleries can you go to, or how many museums do you go to, and you can actually speak to the artist?
So many artists. Usually, if you go to the one exhibition, it's one artist.
Well,
but here,
you're right. You're right. This last launch show, we had 29 artists.
You see?
29. And the show was fantastic. I did take pictures of the artists standing with their work, along with Nate, the artist that was here.
I saw a couple.
And I think it's a fantastic thing to do, and we all love each other. You know, we get along.
That's great. You have more friends.
We go out to dinner, we go to lunch, and we get along with each other, and which I really love it.
I saw the people from Soho, from Tribeca, from different areas.
Yes.
Right.
And you can also have your own solo show if you like, you know.
And you don't pay, I'm sorry I'm asking such question, but you don't contribute like just paying something to have the show?
What do you mean?
Oh, I mean that.
Well, each artist has to, if I wanted to do a salon, a solo show.
No, I mean in this organization.
Yes.
West Side Arts.
As a member.
As a member.
You have to pay membership.
It's only membership, but when you participate in the show.
You also have to pay a fee.
Which
is only $60.
It's nothing.
It's nothing.
Just in Manhattan, there are thousands, thousands.
And
just
you
to
sit there and you think no one is coming in. You have people come in and say, I didn't know this was here, you know, and they love it. And they come back again and again, and they bring their friends and their families. The children come in, and they're just
And the area
excited.
is great. The building is fantastic. Definitely.
Well, there's a saying.
Right.
Location,
Right.
location. And 96th Street and Broadway is the excellent location. Excellent.
Yes, that's great that you have such home for artists.
Thank you.
That they have their own place where they can, you know, express themselves and show what they have. It's not so many organizations.
No,
who
that would do something
it.
like that,
Yes.
right? Well, in a couple of months, I will be inviting the West Side Art Coalition to come in, and each one of them is going to explain their position in the organization, and I think that's going to be fantastic. Yeah,
yes.
I think that's going to be fantastic. Yeah. I think there's like 10 of us. And then I had curators come in, and you know, because we had different divisions. We have the Black Renaissance, and we have the solo show. We have so many different exhibits, titles, and that you can get involved in. So I thank you for coming out to our exhibit.
It's my pleasure.
And I want you to continue to come. And
I will, definitely. Definitely.
So what do you have going on?
Yes, now it's something, a new place for me. Where I will go and I will be checking what you have over there.
And you can also find us in the gallery, Studio Gallery magazine. I had a write-up on WA back in 2007, which maybe next time I'll have someone come in and read about it, you know.
You started from 2007? No.
I started in 2007, yes.
Paintings.
And immediately I was written up in the Studio Gallery magazine.
Oh, in that magazine.
Yeah. Now this magazine, it has all the studios in New York City and all the boroughs, you know. So for them to come in to interview me, that was a big deal.
Yes, and you were very proud of that, definitely.
And yes, I am. I'm very proud of it, and I'm proud of myself, period. Because, you know, God is good. That's all I can say. All the accomplishments I made, all the accomplishments I made, including raising my children. I have a lovely grandson, and I'm happy. It's a blessing, and I'm very happy with myself. and being here with Manhattan Network Service, it's just, this is another dream come true.
Yes.
Network is
Yes.
another dream come true, and you never know what doors that God is going to open for me, with this.
It always will be open something new.
Telling you.
Something new. And we hope we will see you in another shows with more works.
Yes.
And you will share
I think
with
you know
us.
what I'm going to do the next time, the next show we have, I'm going to maybe bring in a couple of pieces.
Yes, that would be
that
very
would be
interesting.
nice, right?
Yes.
Well, we didn't get any phone calls, I don't think, but that's okay. But we do have a studio audience. Joanne Johnson from Brooklyn. She's a friend of mine for over 40-something years. Should I say that? And I want to say thank you, Joanne, for coming. And I'd like to thank my crew. I love you guys. You worked very hard to make this possible. I also want to say thank you to my cousin, Raymond Dyson Jr. for the music. Beautiful music. And I wish you much success with that as well. Is there anything else we need to talk about?
We can say that we are very happy that we had chance to share with audience that great subject.
I know.
Art.
Art, right?
Art and Georgianna's art and art in general and a great organization. And I think that how would be our life without art?
Nothing.
Impossible.
It's nothing.
Empty. So art brings life, energy, and makes friends all over the world.
Yes.
Art unites all the nations all over the world.
Great. Again, you can find me on Facebook, okay? And if you'd like to see up close one of my placemats, you can go to Save-A-Thon, which is the fabric store on 104th Street and 3rd Avenue. There is a display of my work there. It's right near the cash register.
That's a
above.
great gift.
You can't,
Great
it
gift.
is a great gift. Oh, yes, and yes. And I not only do it in Kenta colors, I do it in all different types of fabrics, So again, thank you for tuning in. And thank you, Nate. I love you. And I think we're still on the air, right?
And thank you very much for having me here.
Always.
Thank you, my friend.
And thank you for tuning in.